station, boys and girls. It's time for Blame and Fable and his amazing friends.
We take our passions, our failures, and turn them into conversations with you.
Station. What is going on, everybody? It is Friday. My favorite time of the week. But look, without further ado, help me welcome Brother Joe. Station.
Hey, this one is for everyone here tonight, especially you. Everybody is a star who can reign and chase the dust away. Everybody wants to shine. Oh, come out on a cloudy day. Tell the sun that's proud he loves you. When the system tries to bring you down, every hand to shine tonight. You don't need darkness to do what you think is right.
Uh-oh. Hey. There you go.
Everybody is a star. I can feel it when you shine on me. I love you for who you are, not the one you feel that you need to be.
Let's go.
Have you ever caught a falling star? Ain't no stopping till it hits the ground. Everybody is a star. One big circle going round and round. Shine, 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 y'all.
Yeah.
Station, bro.
Wow.
Always forever leveling up. Forever
For
leveling
real,
up.
right? He's always stepping up his game. Like
I can't wait to see that back on the replay.
Oh my god, me neither.
Yeah, we gotta make
you had me smiling like the Kool-Aid man the whole time. I'm like, oh, shit.
For real. I can't wait to see like the 2024 compilation video, man. It's gonna be hot fire. It's gonna be
hell yeah. Station, everybody, welcome to Blame Fable and his amazing friends with Nick and Stu, man. How is everybody doing tonight, man? Thank you for joining us this fine Friday night. This is the first show where we are not having a guest, and this is how we're going to go forward We're gonna try this out, see how it works. I think we have a good crew here, where we don't need to stress ourselves with trying to find a guest every week. It's kind of hard to get people out on a Friday night to jump on the stream. Everybody's off, or they're with their families, or maybe they're at a con. But yeah, man, thanks for joining us tonight, man. Brother Joe, man,
Yes,
what a
sir.
performance, my brother.
Hey,
Loved it.
you guys bring it out. You guys bring it out in me. You guys bring it. You know what? I happened to be at this place last night, and I sang a couple of karaoke songs, so it really got me in the mood.
Oh yeah, well, you got me in the mood tonight, Brother Joe. Not like that, but you got me in the mood tonight.
Brother Joe, was that Sly and the Family Stone? Or
Yes, it
Oh,
was. Yes,
That
it
was
was.
fire.
Good.
yeah.
Good call. Good call.
That was
Hey,
fire.
even better call from you, bro.
But my
I
brother
love the
Joe,
dance
man,
routine.
how was your week, my brother? Let me know how you been.
Oh, everything's going grand. Everything's going grand. The weather's getting nice. So I'm out there walking around in the park and everything. Just enjoying it. Just enjoying it.
Oh yeah, you look good, Brother Joe. You look good, man. Thanks for always hanging with us and always singing us in and always leveling up, man. Just when I think you don't got anything else, you come with something else.
Hey, always full of surprises. You never know what's around the corner. You
Oh,
never
yeah.
know what's. Keep
Oh,
it. Stay tuned. You never. If you want to see something crazy, stay tuned.
Oh yeah. Well, unfortunately, our brother Nick couldn't join us tonight. He's off going to a con, I believe, right?
He's
off
he's
a
at
con.
the Huntsville con, the thing with
He's
Robbie,
on the
right?
Huntsville con this weekend, and it's his birthday. So I want to send a big happy birthday to our brother, our co-host, man, Nick Comic Culture, one of the best PCP Army Bad Batch guys out there, man. Love that dude. Hope you have a good time this weekend, Nick, man. Love you. Happy birthday, Station, all that stuff. Hell yeah, man.
Station, bro.
But of course, I got my other brother here, man. My brother from another mother, my boy, Dr. Doom's fan club, Stu. How was your week, my brother?
Man, it was good here. I don't know, Joe. You talking about the weather's getting good? It was crazy here, man. The winds were howling. It was raining all week. I almost got blown off the bridge the other day. So crazy, yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, but it's been a good week so far, man. And I'm always, like I say, man, I get off work about 3-4 o'clock on Fridays, driving home, just thinking about hanging out with you guys, man. I love this this end cap of the week. So glad to be here.
You should see what I go through during the week. I gotta rack my brain trying to find a song and then learn it as quick as possible and shit. But I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, you did it, bro.
Yeah, you killed it, bro. You killed it. Well, Stu, man, thanks for joining me as always, my brother.
Thanks
it's
for
always
having
a pleasure
me,
doing these shows with you. But of course, we always like to invite some more people in the PCP Army Bad Batch if they're available. And tonight we got a couple of people here tonight. I think we're gonna have a really good show. First up, let me bring our brother returning from last week, man. Happy to have this brother. He's been off of the YouTubes for a little while, but I'm glad we're kind of like bringing him back in, reeling him back in slowly. Let's bring him in, man. I'm talking about my brother, the Comics Kings, Brandon.
Hi, everyone.
What is up, brother?
I had off on the Daily Bugle, so I said, Knicks are playing right now. We're playing the Nets, but everyone knows in New York that the Nets suck, so I'm here with you guys tonight.
They're getting better. They're getting better.
Great.
Station, my brother Brandon, thanks for joining me, man. I always love having you. Glad you came out again this week. You clocked in again, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, it was the right time. It was a good opportunity. Steph told me to be here, so wherever his ass is, I don't even know, man. But
unfortunately, Steph couldn't hang with us tonight. He's not feeling too good. He was going to join the show, but he hit me up and he was like, "Listen, man, this thing is kicking my ass." I was like, "Brother, get some rest." Steph is always a clutch hitter for us. He's always on any show we ask him to be on. So anytime he's got to miss something, it's like, brother, don't even worry about it. Go get some rest. So Steph, feel better, my brother. Feel better.
I did this shit for you, Steph. I hope you feel terrible. I'm just joking. Feel better, bro.
Oh man. I also want to welcome the first lady of the Bad Batch, man.
Yes.
We haven't had this lady on for quite a while, and I'm always so ecstatic when she gets to join us. So I'm talking none other than Jasmine, one half of Geeks Unleashed, man. Everybody welcome Jasmine back to Blame Fable.
Let's go, Jazz. What up?
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
How
Thanks for
are
hanging
you,
out.
sis?
How's it going? How's it going? Happy to be here.
Oh
Teeny.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so good to have you. Can't wait
Thanks
to
for
get
joining us tonight, sis. How was your week, man?
Oh man, it's been crazy, crazy. But I got a night off, and that's why I am here because it is Mark's wife's birthday, and he was like,
no
he would kill me
way.
if we recorded the podcast tonight. I was like, that's cool. I'm gonna go hang out with Fable and the guys instead. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't even trip. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, shoot, man. Happy birthday, Mrs. That Geek Mark, man. Oh,
Yeah. Happy birthday.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man. We got a great show tonight. A lot of topics to talk about. A lot of headlines, rather. But before we get into all that, man, let me say what up to our awesome chat, man. We had a bunch of people jump in here this whole time we were talking. Let me just say what up. First up, we got the Chill Out Man.
Just
What?
chill out.
On chill.
Just chill out, man.
How are you, Chill Out Man Station? Thanks for joining us. Next up, we got our brother Circumstances in the building. Station. What is going on, Marcus? How are you, my brother? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We got our brother Phil's Treehouse in the building. Station, Phil. Hell yeah. I think Phil's got my bad, brother Joe. Go ahead.
I want to tell Phil that Messi's coming to Kansas City tomorrow. He knows who Messi is. So he's coming to Kansas City for a soccer match.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, I was just about to say that I think Phil's launching a new show or something or other like that. He was promoting it. So yeah, can't wait to check that out, Phil. If I missed it, please send me the link so I can check it out, man. But yeah, Station, thanks for joining us, my brother. We got our brother Bobby Della Ghetto in the building.
Brother.
Station, bro.
What is going on, Bobo? Hardcore Station to you. We got friend of the show, Esfon82 in the building. Scotty
Station, bro. What
brother
up?
Joe killing it. Oh yeah, always, my friend, always. Oh, Jasmine said, "Get it, brother Joe." Yeah. Oh man, who else we got in the building? Who else we got here? We got our brother Nostalgic Addicts in the house saying, "Killer vibe, man." Brother Joe. Hell yeah. That's why we got it, man. Always bringing those good energy that we feed off of,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My brother Jay Nunya in the house. Station Jay, how are you? He gets all the ladies. I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Brother Joe's a heartbreaker for sure.
There you go. There you go. We got my brother Warren Smith, aka Mr. Anthropic 666 in our building. Station. What's going on, Warren? Thanks for hanging out, man. Let's see.
Up, bro?
Be right back. I'm still at work because my life sucks. It's all good, brother. I'm a little under the weather, so excuse my horse stuff here. I've been sick all week, man. I'm finally getting better, but we got Bizarro Fett in the building. Station Bizarro, how are you, man?
What up, bro?
Or you guys could celebrate women too and have a female panelist. Well, there you go, Bizarro. There you go.
Fett. Asking you shall receive.
You shall receive.
I'm the diversity hire. Yay!
Oh shit. Mel, stay up. Station, how are you? Good to be here. Thank you for being here, Mel. Stay up. Thank you. Station. We got my brother, Dr. Plagas, in the house. Station.
How
are you, man? Oh yeah. So many great people. We got friend of the show, Jedi Knight, in the building station. Don't
Chet, what
show
up?
any raw books, guys. You don't want
All
Chet
right.
on your case. Don't show any books out of their sleeve, man. You're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Inja building, Inja Pinja, my sister in the building station. My app still isn't working. Oh, don't worry about it, Inja. I know you try to watch. Don't worry about it. When you get it working, just hang with us. Let me see. Everybody's saying what up. Everybody's saying hi. There it goes. Thank you, Phil. The Sunday sort Sundays at 4 p.m. Come join the fun. Yes, hell yeah.
Yeah, Phil.
Hell yeah. I want to check that out. Anybody with a wrench, if they could drop a link to Phil's Treehouse YouTube channel, that would be much appreciated. Thanks, guys. All right, man. So let's get into it. Let's get into the news this week. Now, the news this week. Go ahead.
You know what time it is?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, Brother Joe. There's
That
a
man is
great
all about his
cartoon.
contract. He's all about his contract.
There's a great cartoon you need to watch. It's called The Spectacular Spider-Man. I suggest you go watch it.
All right. Mabel, Jasmine, everybody, you have a great time. I will check you on the chat.
Station, bro.
Station, Brother Joe. Thank you as always, man.
Thanks for all the love. I'm really high. I'm really high right now.
So is Spider-Man. Don't worry about it.
Who's his agent?
Love you all. Have a good day.
Station. Hell yeah, man. So so the news this week is really nothing really deep. You know what I mean? Sometimes we do these roundtable discussions on certain topics or certain news headlines, but this week it's just rapid fire, just a bunch of rapid fire. So we're rapid fire, guys. Anybody want to chime in? Anybody got something to say? And this is for everybody in the chat too. If you heard about any of this stuff, you got a comment on it, definitely put that in the chat. But yeah, let's get into it. All right. WrestleMania 40, man, was this past Sunday, in which we saw Cody Rhodes defeat Roman Reigns for the WWE Heavyweight Universal Championship, man. This was actually the biggest WrestleMania of all time, guys. It beat WrestleMania 39's attendance record by 78%. It's ridiculous. Not only that, but its YouTube channel, WWE's YouTube channel, got 67 million views in 24 hours, the most views they've ever had on their YouTube channel. And also, they had over 660 million social views over the weekend, last weekend. So, yeah, man, big ups Cody Rhodes for winning the championship. Anybody catch WrestleMania? Anybody got anything to say on this one?
I didn't catch it, but I'm all for this new direction. I think Triple H, I forget what's his real name. Triple H, who got handed the reins after Vince's kind of fall from grace, has been doing a great job with this new direction, man. I thought it was great bringing The Rock back, and now they can kind of extend it maybe till SummerSlam, and have Rock versus whoever at SummerSlam. But regardless, I don't know. People are complaining about Cody being a boring new champion, but I feel like everybody says that whenever Roman had the title for how long? It's been quite a while since the changing of the guard. So, but regardless, dude, I like this new energy that's not just Cody, but all the other guys that had a great weekend at WrestleMania. It's been something to see. I think they got a lot of incredible talent in their stable, and I don't know, sky's the limit. Netflix deal and all that coming up, dude. Like they're going to big places. I feel like so. Just shout out to everybody involved. I feel like they've done a great job kind of managing the fallout from Vince McMahon and all that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
moving forward.
Yeah, all their execs need a raise because their PR campaign is spot on, A plus, the entire thing. The rebrand has been amazing for them.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, and I think people say his championship that like it's boring for him to have it. I don't think so. I think that opens up so many story possibilities rather than Roman being champion once again. Who we're gonna pick to fight Roman next? You know what I mean? With Cody, now you got a Roman rematch in the works. You got CM Punk running around there who definitely wants a crack at that title. Seth Rollins just lost his belt.
Right? Seth
He's
Rollins
gonna
has still
want that
got, yeah.
title.
You're
Yeah,
talking
this is
about
very
finishing the
exciting.
story and stuff like that. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, as someone who doesn't watch wrestling, all of a sudden my like TikTok feed, my Reels feed, my YouTube feed is filled with wrestling. Like people are talking
Yeah.
about wrestling. That is good for the sport. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like
Bro,
to
I
me,
was
that's
print-
like I have never seen more about wrestling, and I'm like, oh, I might have to be admitting to Brother Joe he has a point. So Brother Joe, I owe you an apology for always giving you crap about leaving us too soon for wrestling, but I'm gonna retake that now because it looks pretty damn entertaining and it's got me interested. So it's doing
Nice.
something right.
Bro,
Hell yeah.
absolutely. Watching Rock beat Cody Rhodes with a belt in front of his own mother and like talking shit to his mom was
I know.
I was grinning like a fool. I was like, man, this feels like the Attitude Era all over again.
Well, let me
'Cause
tell you
that's what I was raised in. I'm
that's what it
Attitude Era,
is.
baby. Like,
That's exactly
bro, give
what
me
just
that.
happened.
Yeah.
Under everybody's noses, the Attitude Era just came back because you got Triple H and Rock, who are big Attitude Era stars, top four of that era, and now they're running the company. What do you think they're gonna do? You know what I mean? I've heard every curse word. That last weekend, I heard all of it. The F, the S. Oh, they brought the shit back, man.
It was great, man. So many great moments in that. Like, I love how they brought Undertaker back for that moment with The Rock and the choke slam. Like, I love John Cena's moment with Truth and Miz, like the triple team. Like, there was, it was like banger after banger. I thought they really lined it up, and a two-parter, like 2 nights. I thought they really did an incredible job.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's my guy Jake Paul or Logan Paul. How's he doing?
Look, he's killing it, dude.
He won that match, I think. Yeah,
and he's super he's super athletic. I think the sky's the limit for him for real. Like, I don't like his finishing move, the one punch or whatever, but I feel like when he gets in the ring, like he's trying to push it to the limit. And I respect that. Like
absolutely,
he goes for it.
Oh man, R.I.P. to Trina Robbins. Warren said the passing Trina Robbins to design Ramparello's costume. Oh yeah, station.
No. Wasn't we just talking about Vampirella last week?
Been waiting for this since he left AEW. Yeah, man. AEW, man, they're not doing too bad, but like you let go of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, man, that shit is crazy. Those are like the two biggest guys right now. It's insane. I dipped out early, but I love the shout out. Hell yeah, my brother. Hell yeah, station,
bro.
Where was it held at? I have that information. I think it's called the Lincoln Financial Stadium. That's where it was, the Lincoln Financial Stadium.
What city were they in, though?
Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tony Fleece's Uncanny Valley is pitched as a 12-inch series. Boom's trying to cut it short. Huh. I didn't even hear about that station, Kevin. How are you, my brother?
Yeah, that was Robbie's pick of the week. I haven't read it yet, though.
Yeah. It is the Attitude Era all over again. It's good for us fans. Absolutely. 100%, man. All right. Let me move on to the next rapid fire. The trailer for Maxine dropped, man. This is the final installment in Ty West's horror trilogy starring Mia Goth, man. Anybody a fan of that Ty West trilogy? X, what is it? X. What's the other one?
I don't know. I just watched.
Damn it! Why do I have that?
I don't know. Why am I having a brain fart too?
Pearl.
Yeah, I did X, and I watched X and reviewed it with Verno. But I think we're gonna do Pearl and then eventually Maxine. But yeah, man, Mia Goth is a force in nature.
Yeah, she is. She absolutely is. I am super excited about this. Sis Jazz, have you ever seen the X of Pearl?
I have not, but I watched this one and I'm just like, well, I watched the trailer and horror. I mean, it seems like thriller,
Yeah.
not as much horror, but like, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I think if you see Pearl or X, I think you'd enjoy it. I really do.
Okay.
They're really good movies. And Mia Goth is awesome, like you said. She's like the new, to me, she's the new Scream Queen. She's the new
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
horror queen. Yeah, absolutely. Brando, you into any of these movies at all? Spider-Man said no.
It's scary.
Not at all.
Yeah, I can't
Uh-oh.
wait.
No.
Oh.
What was the movie that we had to watch for that I had to watch for Dylan's horror show? I struggled with that.
Oh, I forgot.
Was it a Mia Goth flick?
It might have been.
It was like no, it was I was on for Texas Chainsaw and I was on for another movie. And Steph brought a movie to when I was on Blame Fable on IG Live. That was kind of horror. I forget what it was.
I forget.
I was not doing it. I don't do this. I leave it to you guys. I just
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. 1985 though, like I think it's gonna be. I can't wait to see her in that era, that character, or whatever iteration of that character of X and Pearl that they have. Man,
It has
there's
some Fear
a-
Street vibes. Do you guys remember that from Netflix? That series, the 3 films, the Fear Street ones.
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I know somebody who watched these films and he decided to join us last minute here. Can't wait to have him on. I'm talking about my brother, the missing link.
Hey, let's go.
how do you people sleep at night
What up,
watching these
fellas?
scary epidemics of film?
You watch them during the day while the sun is still out.
But then how do you go to work and not kill someone?
Wow, I don't know. Sounds like you got some other things going on, bro.
How? Like
I wish joined because I had my volume down and I tuned in and all I saw was Brandon in a mask. So
It's compelling,
yeah,
right? It's like I gotta get on that
you
stream.
gotta see what's
Somehow.
up. There's no stopping it. You gotta
Oh
think
man, Mr.
twice.
Link, man. How are you, my brother? How was your week?
doing well. I'm doing well. It was nothing eventful, but it's been good week. Yeah. Here we
Well,
are,
I'm glad
Friday
you got to
already.
join us tonight, man. I
Jeez.
know you weren't feeling well. I told the people tonight that you weren't feeling too good, but you managed to join us tonight. So I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, the
Thank you,
meds
bro.
kicked in.
Like
thank you.
I want it to be known that I always had faith in you coming, and I told them that you were
Bro,
coming.
he was talking mad shit. Hit the rewind button, Steph.
I
He was
believe
talking
it.
mad shit.
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't mad. I was
No,
mad
come
because I
clean.
knew
Are
he
you
was
scared
coming.
now? Are you scared now?
I was mad because I knew he was coming. I
Yeah.
knew he was coming the whole time.
Take the mask
because
off. Take the mask off
I
and look him in the
said-
eye, bro.
There's no way he wouldn't not come.
He
He
did
told
say
me
that.
to come.
He did say that. He said.
I
he told
did
me to
say
come.
that.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the
Go
truth.
back
but-
and watch. And now I got mad because he wasn't here.
But
I knew
Yo,
you
whoa,
was
whoa,
coming.
whoa, Miss.
God.
I told you not to come because Brandon was talking about taking a nap, and I'm like, whoa, there, Nelly. That's a little close
There you
to
go.
showtime.
There you- the truth is revealed eventually. But Steph, what did you think of this Maxine trailer, man? I know you watched the other two movies, so dying to hear what you thought of this.
Yes. I'm excited for it. I dug both of them. I'm more of a fan of Pearl, but Mia Goth is fantastic actress. Cast looks amazing. I'm a sucker
Yep.
for the 80s aesthetic. I think that was the best decade ever. Just creativity firing on all fronts. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I've become, I used to not see myself as like a horror fan. I would watch horror movies, but now I feel comfortable enough to be like, I am a horror fan, So
Dude, you
I'm
got
looking
a
forward to
lot
this
of
one.
them under your belt now, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, man, I'm
Bruno has
super
empowered
stoked.
us.
I'm super stoked for Maxine. Let me see. Somebody said something in the chat. X Pearl and Maxine, yes. Oh, and what up, brothers and sisters?
What up, bro?
Stacy Inferno, how are you, my brother? Oh yeah. X and Pearl have a way different tone from Fear Street, aimed more at adults. There you go.
I'm so mad
Much
at
love,
Birdo.
Nick. Hell yeah.
Man,
Oh yeah. I don't do scary flicks either. Somehow, when I have watched the villain, ends up in my dreams, and I get violent in my sleep.
Yes! Yes! Thank you.
All right, man. Let's move on. Next headline: Jonathan Majors will not serve any jail time, man.
Well, you got to pick for that one, bro.
You didn't put that one in?
No, I didn't put that one in. Sorry.
Well, I'll go through this real quick. Instead, he was sentenced to a year of in-person domestic violence program. Major was convicted of reckless assault and harassment in December of 2023, man. I kind of felt like he wasn't going to do time, but I think the damage is done already. Right? Like,
Yeah.
easy,
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
busted on quite a few jobs. But
yeah.
I mean, I find that surprising, to be honest. I thought he was going to have to do some time,
Yeah.
just based on everything that happened.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not. I'm glad that he can get the help he needs and hopefully maintain a steady career because he was talented. I mean,
Yeah.
he gave us some of.
Yeah,
He was
fantastic
on
actor.
board to go on a run like any actor in their prime, and it just kind of sucks the way things unfolded. And I mean, it's unacceptable for him to act like that, and I do hope that he can come back stronger and better, and be a
Yeah.
better, be a better example than what he's portraying out there on the media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you think about it, him and Glenn Powell were on the same track to superstardom, both of them. And now Glenn
Yeah.
Powell is he's gonna have a meteoric rise.
I would. Majors was ahead of him, to be honest.
Yeah, there was one year
but,
where
yeah, this is definitely
Jonathan Majors had 5 films come out in the same year. He had a year like Jessica Chastain, where she had like 7 films come out in 1 year.
Yeah.
He was having his moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, man. Yeah, like Brando said, I hope he gets the help he needs for whatever it is, and I hope that people forgive. You know, if he does well and he shows that he really is trying to change or cares, I hope we can forgive him too. You know, especially in light of what happened, you know, already to Ed Piscor. So I want to see some comeback stories now. You know, I wanna
Yeah,
see
come
some
on. The truth for the little guys.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he's not so little, but you all know it.
Hey, James Phelps in the building station. What
Hey,
is
Sean.
going on, James? How are you, man? If it don't fit, you can't convict. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
damage is done. Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, next up. The Fallout TV series has finally debuted, man. It came out this Wednesday on Amazon Prime after being moved up several times. This show was not supposed to come out now. I believe it got moved up twice.
That's rare.
Here, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta add it to the screen.
I'm gonna put it right now.
All right.
So yeah, man. By all accounts, this show is badass. Now I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers, guys. But if anybody on the panel or anybody in the chat has seen this thing, let us know what you think. But yeah, anybody got some thoughts on Fallout, the television show?
Listen, okay, now I have not watched the show yet, but I have tried to play so many different versions of Fallout, and I can't get into it because the way that they do their first person. Like, I'm not a big fan of first person shooters. I'm a third person girl. And I don't know why, but of all of the first person games, like Fallout is the most disorienting. Because I always feel like this is all I see the whole time. This is all you see. And so I don't know. I give the show a chance, but I don't know.
Give
I
the
don't
show a
have
chance.
time.
I'm mildly familiar with like Fallout 3 maybe and 4, but like very vague. Like I've played like 13% of that game, but like this has been incredible. I'm telling y'all, if you want a litmus test of whether you're going to be into the show or not, just go put on like the first 20-30 minutes and see how you feel about it. I think that's enough to like give you a good barometer of where you're going to be with it. But it's fantastic. I think it does a exceptional job at adapting the universe. It goes above and beyond, really, to me. With like, and I'm not super familiar with the video game, like, but the elements and the way they work these character stories in between these three here on the graphic and the other supporting cast, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
I've been
is
loving it.
there is a third person mode in those games, by the way, Jasmine. So you're not
Really?
just
I'll have
stuck
to
in
check.
first
The
person.
last one I played was New Vegas. I never picked it up again after New Vegas.
Yeah. Bruno said the same thing. You could switch between first and third person Fallout. Yeah, man. Well, I'm a Fallout fanatic, man. Let me tell you, it's one of my most favorite franchises in all of video games. And it's not the gameplay, because I agree with you, Jasmine. It's super clunky. It's not the best first person, even for first person. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah, when you hop in the mech suit, it's like,
Yeah.
what the hell is?
Yeah. But that being said, the story and the world, the universe that they create in this game is so unique and so cool. And the humor is so tongue in cheek and so, like, I can't describe it. You know what I mean? It's like if you see a giant roach in the middle of the street and everybody's just chilling with it. Like, yeah, it's just a giant roach. It's like, what the fuck? And that's what Fallout is to me. And I am so excited to watch the thing. But I want to give it my full attention. And I just haven't had that time. I don't want to give it that half-ass kid screaming in my ear. Hold on, I gotta pause it. That kind of thing. But yeah, I even if you don't like the game too much, I think you'd like the show for sure. And this looks like the most faithful adaptation of anything that I've seen in a long time. Like, right? Like they changed things in a lot of stuff.
There's some very real, like, I don't want to go to the details and spoilers, but there's some very real, like, dramatic moments in this that I feel like really elevate it, and I don't know, connect enough of the mythology and the storyline from the games to make it worth anybody's while. But I'm like 2.5, 3 episodes in. I think, what is it, 8 total? Is that?
Yeah.
But it's been fantastic so far, man. Walton Goggins again is bringing the heat as the ghoul, like, such a freaking great character. All three of these, though, they got a strong little trio of leads right there. But yeah, it's been great. I highly recommend.
Oh yeah. Phil said it so captures the feel of the game. Oh yeah, man. Warren said he needs a Pac-Man television series.
There we go. There we go, Warren.
Mel agrees with you, Jazz. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And Phil said Fallout is already renewed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What I like about the show is that they've worked in elements of it, so it's not like if you play the game, you see the Easter eggs and you can appreciate them, but it's not like they worked in. Well, they were attacked by a death claw in this segment, so we got to make sure we film a scene like that. It's like, when you see the bobblehead, there's a scene where she sees the bobblehead, and it's so throwaway. But if you're a fan, you can appreciate the connection there, and it's not like they go out of their way to linger on it. But the way they've set up the world is like there's a bunch of Easter eggs to appreciate without them necessarily going out of their way or like missing, going off the story beat to focus on an Easter egg real quick. There's already that fan service built into the whole storytelling of it. So far, I didn't know Jonathan Nolan was going to direct every episode I've seen so far. Maybe he takes a break after.
No way! I didn't even know that. Jonathan Nolan directed the episode. Oh,
what else? What else has he done?
Westworld. He's Christopher Nolan's brother, so he's helped him write a bunch of his scripts.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Wow.
But
I thought I was excited before. Thanks, Link. You just leveled that up.
Good job,
I think
Link.
it's up there with yeah, like you said, I think that it is the most faithful adaptation. I was gonna say it's up there with Last of Us, but even Last of Us deviated heavily from certain story elements from the game. This, while it's not really following any particular storyline from either game but there's elements of like every game woven into you. It definitely has more of a 3 aesthetic, but you can tell that they're playing with the idea of like New Vegas. I'm sure they'll integrate something. I
Doesn't
never
it feel
beat
like?
4, so I can't really
Doesn't it feel like
see
so
the
much
difference
more
between 3.
creative and like freer than Last of Us did? Last of Us kind of feels like shackled to the video game like storyline in a sense, but this just feels like so creative, and I feel like they pulled from so many elements of the mythos. I don't know. To me,
I think with Last of Us, there's only really so many ways for it to. I mean, they might
yeah,
have rushed the gun a little bit. They could have stretched it out for a couple. Like, maybe, I think the whole idea is like maybe they want to do 2, maybe 3 seasons with that show, but realistically, they could have probably stretched it out, gotten more like 4 or 5 out of it.
yeah.
But no, yeah, this Fallout, yeah, I agree. They surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little trepidatious just because I like Jonathan Nolan, but Westworld was so weird for me because I really enjoyed like the first 2 seasons, and it's like once they got out of Westworld, I really stopped giving a shit about the show. And it sucks because that's when Aaron Paul joined, and I like Aaron Paul because of Breaking Bad, and I thought he was going to help it, and it didn't really add anything for me. But he says he plans on finishing that series, by the way, so I'm excited for that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Right.
But yeah, man, this thing is like, I mean, you could put a number 5 next to this Fallout right here on the screen, and I'd believe this is the cover for Fallout 5. That's how much it looks like the damn property. So, yeah, hell yeah, can't wait. Phil said they are about to update Fallout 4 for higher end machines for free this month. Yeah, I read that.
Wow.
April 25th. So if you got Fallout 4, pop that sucker in one more time. April 25th. It's about to get updated. Eddie said, love Fallout the game and was so happy with the show. It's so faithful to Bethesda Fallout and Station, Eddie.
Bro.
How are you, my brother? Thanks for hanging out, man. Widescreen friendly. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Fable, be careful. People where we are from would smoke that roach. Yeah, too sorry. Yeah, absolutely. I'm about to film my visit to Fallout's Hubris Comics. Oh, really? Hell yeah, Phil. Definitely, man. Hell yeah. Send the link to that. Don't forget to pass puff, Chet. Yeah, don't forget, Chet.
Wait. No, it's puff pass. You don't skip the person. Boop first, Joe.
Yeah, he did get that wrong though. Pass puff. At work, but stopping by and leaving a thumbs up. Hi, everyone. DJ Station.
What up, Wise?
What up, brother? Thanks for hanging out, Wise. Hell yeah, man. Many folks from Westworld are on Fallout 2. Wow, there you go, man. I can't wait. I'm
excited. Yeah, I can't wait to hear your reaction to it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it tonight, man. Hell yeah.
Bro, it's a good time for you, man. You got Transformers and Fallout, like.
I'm spoiled, bro.
You're doing all right now,
I am
bro.
Spoiled. Let me tell you. I got Daniel Warren Johnson.
I know, right? You got to thank him in person for shooting Bumblebee.
Yeah, I got X-Men 97. Come on, bro.
And they're dropping.
Right now.
Drop that Transformers 1 trailer.
Transformers 1. There you go. Oh my gosh, bro. And now Fallout the television show? Where am I? What universe is this, man? I love this, bro. I love it. Station, E, how are you, my brother? Thanks for hanging out, man. Hell yeah,
bro.
Doesn't it smack of Desperate making a series about a game? You know, it's just another bro. It's another avenue to explore, right? Like we've done comic books, we've done books. I don't think we've ever really tackled video games. I mean, not in a good way, you know, until recently. So, and there's a lot of cool video game stories.
I was gonna say, wasn't the Halo joint good?
Oh, that one I didn't see.
I heard it was bad, but it got better. And I heard the new season is better, but I haven't watched it yet either.
That's because nobody has Paramount.
Right?
Yeah, no, Paramount came out with like a whole new iCarly, like Nickelodeon, and everyone's like, yeah, we're not watching that shit.
I think my dad bought into Paramount, but that's because like NFL stuff was going on Paramount, and so he was like, well, I mean, if I want to watch football, I have to have Paramount.
Actually, I think people purposely didn't get Paramount and went out for like the first time since COVID. Like Paramount forced people to get out of their house and go watch football. That's how it was in my.
Oh man, brother Joe caught your song at the beginning. Fantastic as always. Oh yeah, man. Our brother Chop and Chop 2013.
Hey, what up, Chop?
Chop Station.
Bro.
Station. It's a very worthy homage to the game. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait. What's the best Resident Evil movie?
The first
The 3D one.
Uh-oh. Link is like, what? The 3D one? What? Oh man.
That one actually was that like the 2010 one? That was like the 5th one. I remember that wasn't actually too bad, but
Yeah, I
definitely
think it was
wasn't.
4. But I have no idea why. Like I watched the first one, I skipped 2 and 3, and then I watched the 4th one because it was in 3D, and I was like, damn, this is awesome. But it was like all of those cheesy, like throw the axe, and the axe is like flying at the screen. I was like, I'm 12 all over again.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, 2 and 3 were
Oh yeah. X-Men.
Yeah,
Did I hear
can we talk
X-Men?
about X-Men, please?
And I agree with Warren on the video. You know, you guys, I hope you don't think like video games are like Pac-Man or like Super Mario Brothers, because some of these modern games are like just like movies, man.
Dude, I
Good
challenge
But the same
you. Yeah, go
argument
watch.
can be said to be honest, if we're gonna throw video games under that bus, you could apply that to anything. Like them making movies out of comic books is desperation. There's no original ideas there. Like video games is just a different avenue.
It's an adaptation.
There's-
That's all.
Yeah.
I love it. I love game adaptations. I mean, that we've had some awful ones like Doom, but I'm still gonna watch Doom every time I catch it. It's so bad it's good, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it is. It definitely is. And I feel like you got good ones like Last of Us, and now this. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Guys, I hate to
Like,
break it to you, but
if-
Chet hates Dune. You cannot argue Dune in front of Chet. Bryce has tried like
We're not
every
talking
single
Doom.
night.
Doom, DOOM, not DUNE.
Oh, I thought you
Doom.
said Dune. I was like, lost cause.
The original Super Mario Brother movie, the Mario Brothers, nostalgia. I'll watch it, but that's shit. All right, Doom is faithful to that.
listen, but I love it. Oh my God, that was the first time I'd ever seen Bob Hoskins when I watched that first Mario movie, and it was just like some old dude is a plumber. Oh my God, it was amazing. I love that movie. It's an awful, horrible film, but I
John
love it.
Leguizamo
I've never heard
as
anybody
Street-
say that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many bad.
Dennis Hopper.
I know.
You know,
oh yeah,
Oh shit. We got Christina Payne
Yo,
in
did you
the
guys-
building.
Christina Station.
did you guys
bad,
know that Koopa, Dennis Hopper played Koopa, but his henchman in that movie, he had like a soul patch and also cornrows. I believe that's the dude that played the Bangladeshi or Indian dude. And
That's him.
is
Yep.
that, oh my
It's the same guy. Yep.
that still blows my mind, bro.
No, I know. He was
Yeah.
That's
one
Wes
of the-
Studi. Wes Studi played right in Street Fighter. That played
No, Mario.
Who was he in Mario?
I remember Dennis
We're talking
Hopper.
about-
I remember some interview with Dennis Hopper. He said that was the one role his kids condemned him for. They were like, "Dad, what the fuck were you thinking?" When you
Jasmine, do you remember that Johnny Number 5 movie with like the robot?
Oh my God! Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Short Circuit.
You remember?
He was in Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
He was a Koopa.
He was the henchman with the
Oh,
with the
He's the
soul
one that got his head shrunk.
gotcha. Yes,
Man,
yes.
oh,
and
that
he
guy.
was the doctor that was working on Blanca in Street Fighter. Yes.
Oh, look
There
at that
you
little
go.
thing.
Okay.
Damn, man. 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon right there. That was
Wasn't-
good.
And also, wasn't Bob Hoskins Smee and Hook?
Yep. Yes, he
Oh,
was.
Yes.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Hook.
Yeah.
Hook
It doesn't get
forever, bro. Long live
Phil
Hook.
said that he had Paramount Plus and he forgot to cancel it.
Actually, aren't they supposed to be making a Borderlands movie too?
Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
It looks great, actually. The
Yeah.
trailer looks fantastic. To be
Yeah, and also we just had Twisted Metal with Anthony Mackie. Didn't that get picked up for a second season?
That
Yep, it did.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of video game
Yeah,
adaptations going on right
good
now.
call,
We
good
love video
call.
games, okay? We like video
The,
games on the video games. We like video games on our TVs.
Dude,
That's
and
what
it's
we like.
great. Like some of these
Yeah.
have a great like base like kind of structure to play with and
Mhm.
create like some super dope stories with. So why
Yeah.
not?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's weird that Twisted Metal has a very similar vibe to Fallout. Like they're very, I think Fallout does it better. I think it's harder to. I think they did a great job for what they did with Twisted Metal. I don't necessarily how I would have approached adapting that because I was a little thrown off when I first watched it because I was expecting something darker. I didn't really get like a playful vibe from it when I used to play it back in the day. But it's a little bit more, comedic in its execution, but not bad. But
Yeah, not
Fallout
bad.
I enjoy that more.
All right, man. Let's move on, man. We finally got a trailer this week for Joker 2.
Yeah.
Titled Joker Folie à Deux, and I don't know if I said that right at all, but
Folie à
that's
deux.
what
Hallelujah.
Folie à Deux. And it releases this October 4th. So, man, did you guys see this trailer? Anybody got any comments on this one?
Oh, I
Couldn't
like
care
it.
less. Couldn't care less.
Wait.
Let's go, Jazz.
I think the first movie was extremely overrated, bro. I stand by that. I think it's not a bad film, but I think it up like it is, and I don't see that hype. It's a competent film. I don't know. The Joker trailer was well made, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not excited for it. Like I'll go watch it, but it's a movie coming out. I know people love Joaquin. He's just a great actor. Gives a great performance.
Yeah, but I don't like the way that they have done this Joker character. I don't like this world that they have created. I do love Gaga. I think she's going to be really great. I'm interested to see what her Harley looks like. Not costume wise, but like what it plays out like.
Right. Yes.
Can I make
I
a
don't
very
care
hot
about his
take?
story at all.
I have a very hot take. Y'all
Yes.
gonna kill me for this. I think she's gonna do a better job than Margot Robbie.
That's not a hot
I think it's going to be a different vibe, though. I don't think you'll be able to.
No, I agree with Steph that the first Joker movie was overrated, and I think a lot of comic book fans in general just see Joker, they want Joker, but this is not really. It's like an Elseworld story. It's almost like what was the Kirk Busiek story? Like Creature of the Night, right? With John Paulion.
John Paul.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like that. It's like it's in its own universe, so it's like let's just take it for what it is and have fun with it. What?
Can you see out of that?
Yeah.
I was wondering the same thing though. I really was.
I like that.
I'm looking right at you.
You remind me of like my little man Henry was just Spider-Man on Halloween.
Finish my point?
Like,
yo, this is like
sorry.
I'm like talking to the wall right
No,
now.
that you
It's like can I finish my
I heard
point, please?
Yo, if you want someone to take your point seriously, try not wearing the Spider-Man mask first.
Look at them eyes though. The eyes are crazy.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that one of the most badass characters in Marvel history, probably the best character in Marvel history, is someone you can't take serious?
It is when like
I'm
Mark
just distracted, bro.
I mean, like the Mark Bagley, like you know what I'm saying. But you got your eyes are crazy right now, bro. You got the.
You don't want to see my eyes right now.
Oh man, but yeah, I agree with you, Jazz. I like to see how she tackles the character. I don't, Margot Robbie. I could see her being better than Margot Robbie because Margot Robbie was trying to be the Batman the Animated Series.
Yes.
Harley Quinn. She was doing like a caricature of that, so she might do a whole different thing. I don't know, better work. I'm not even going to compare them, like you said. It might be two different tones. I'm interested to see the musical parts. Believe it or not, I'd like to see what songs they got cooking up, what numbers they're doing. But besides that, I mean that's about it. That's my interest in this one.
Yeah, I did not. I mean, the problem to me with the first one was just like it's one thing for like the bad guy to win, but like the bad guy needs to have some kind of redeeming qualities, right? Like in order for you to root for the bad guy, there has to be something about the bad guy that you're actually rooting for. but he
Right.
was a prick, plain and
The
simple,
whole
like, the entire
time.
time, you know. And it wasn't like I can see his reasoning, or I can see his cause. Like, it was just none of that. It was just like this guy on a chaos trip, and we're all just supposed to be like, yeah, he's the hero. Like, no, F that. I'm not interested.
But
I'm
it's
not
the
interested in
Joker
more
at
of
the
that.
same time. It's the Joker, though. He's the agent of chaos. Like,
Yeah,
No,
like you're
I
never
know,
supposed to
but
root
like,
for the Joker. I mean, I don't
there,
think I've ever once like said, "Oh yeah, I agree with everything you're doing right now, Joker. Kill everyone right now."
now,
Oh God,
I would say
is that
though,
what you're
the Joker
telling
that we
me?
got in the animated series, I loved
yeah.
everything about that version
The
of
animated
Joker, and even
series.
Heath Ledger's Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker was so good. He was
Yeah.
so good because he had that sinister that was just underneath
Charisma. He
all
had
of
that
the
charisma to
It's
him.
the charisma,
yeah, like
yeah.
he played that really well. This version of Joker, it just falls flat to me. It doesn't have
It's
any of the charisma that the other Jokers that are known and more well loved have, and so it was just really hard to kind of get into the character.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I mean,
And
it's
I
just
always
speaking on it's speaking on like his psychological state, like his mental health, which I get it. Like I agree with you, it fell flat, but I really think that this movie has a good shot at redemption. I'm not
And I
gonna
think
rule it out.
I think
That's
the
fine.
first
I'm
one.
optimistic.
I think the first one
Forgive
has
me.
legitimacy as like a facet of Joker's personality. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
there's a Joker out
I
there
think it was a cop.
that is that exact that Joker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that it's all
He became
about
the
like
Joker because
like
he
we
didn't
put
take
it
his
under the
medicine.
we put it
Yeah.
under the umbrella of mental health or whatever. But like, I feel like just agent of chaos. I feel like you know, I feel like there's different
I mean,
there's different elements
he's
of
the
Joker's personality that
hero.
have been reflected throughout all sorts of animated and live action films, and I feel like that's a legitimate one as well.
I'm having a little bit
Heath
of
Ledger
trouble
was.
hearing you, Link. You're like coming in and out. Like,
Can you guys hear me now?
yeah.
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay. Heath Ledger was an agent of chaos.
Hmm.
You know, I mean, so if we're gonna talk about that was already nailed. I think he did it better than Joaquin Phoenix, to be honest. And I really do think like the whole cop out of him kind of snapping because he was mentally ill and didn't take his medicine, and I don't know. I just thought that was weak story wise, but people love it. You know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I guess they give the people what they want. The people wanted a sequel, they got a sequel. I'm not interested.
Well, again, I'm excited for it. We're getting another shot at a good Harley. So
Yeah, Gaga is a great actress.
Gaga's fire, and she
Come
brought
on.
it in.
let's show some love for Gaga. She's
A Star is Born. A Star is Born with Bradley Cooper. I went and saw that with my wife in the theaters, and she blew me away, man. I thought she was fantastic in that movie. So I'm excited to see what she can do.
And she's always had that
Movie
edge in
festival.
her music. So it's
Come on.
like it works. It works. Come on, it's perfect.
Bro. Let's be honest. Dave
I
Chappelle
can't
used
really
to
hear you, Link.
Oh, yeah. Said he's very looking much forward to Gaga. She is underrated. Yeah, absolutely. Big time agree with Jasmine. Joker 2, Miss Me With This. Preach, Jasmine. Lady Gaga has the same birthday as me. That's not enough though. Inja, my app works. I can finally watch this station. Hell yeah, sister. Thank God.
Hi,
Hell
Inja.
yeah. Sweet Lord,
In
that
the
was
station.
awful. I think you two put me in jail. Oh,
Damn, bro. What the fuck?
They're trying to censor me, chat. Oh, man. All right, moving on, guys. Moving on. All right, so we got a first look at Wolverine's long-awaited mask. This was revealed on a promotional cup at CinemaCon. So they're giving away these cups, and it just happens to have this big revelation of a mask we've been waiting for over a decade. Here it is. So I'm sorry to spoil it for you guys, but this is Wolverine. Any thoughts on this look right here?
A plus.
I can take
I
it.
love it.
Yeah.
Stu is like, no.
I want to love it. I don't know. There's something right and wrong about it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Parts of it are right, but like overall, does it feel like it completely nailed it? No,
It looks
doesn't.
like a soccer ball that someone put wings
It
on.
looks, yeah, like is that Professor X under there with like a half-grown beard? I don't know. Rose
Let's
Cranium
be
is
honest
crazy.
though. Realistically, how would you pull off a perfect Wolverine mask and make it look
It's impossible. I think that's a good point. Like I think
I
like for me, like
And
pulling
that
off that Jim Lee, giving me that Jim Lee blue and yellow, like what I really want, is that really possible? I don't know if it is.
Here's my thing, right? If it's coming out in a cup, I don't know how like it could.
This
I'm
seems
not saying like
accurate
not real,
though.
but
I mean, that looks like
it just
human
looks too
space.
skinny. Like it looks too much.
you
Yeah, like a soccer ball. Like it looks like
Yeah.
something like a
it's
wallpaper ball.
but I think it'll look different in live action.
Yeah, like I
It's
think it'll be fine. Like it's not something to trip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
It's gonna be fine.
Probably the unpopular opinion,
They
but I
can't
don't think
fuck it
she's
up
my
any more
spunky
than they have.
Harley. I do enjoy the HBO show though. Hell yeah,
Yo,
Super
the
Demon
HBO
Wizard.
animated show is so goddamn good.
Nation,
Like,
how are you, Super Demon Wizard? Hell yeah, man.
yeah, thanks,
Chad said,
bro.
"F that
Yo,
man."
hold on. Fable, real quick. Shout out to Super Demon Wizard on the March Madness tournament.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was incredible, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I couldn't do that.
multiple bouts a day. I don't know how many.
Yeah, I couldn't do
I don't
that.
even like.
I
And
couldn't
we
do
had like midday highlight reels. So shout
Yeah.
out, like that was one of the
Yeah.
best run online IG tournaments I've ever seen. That
Hell
was
yeah.
amazing.
I mean, I have a hard time keeping up with Throw Your Sets Up Saturday. I couldn't imagine that Marvel March Madness thing. I
Dude.
think it's insane.
Killing it.
That's a trooper
Shout out-
right there. Shout
Y'all
out
go
Super Demon
yeah.
Wizard.
Y'all go follow Super Demon Wizard.
Chet
Hell
said,
yeah.
F that mask. As a Wolverine fanatic, this is a fail. E said, what's wrong?
Chad, you can
E said, what's wrong is the blue, yellow, and brown costume all day. There you
Get
go.
out of here, bro. No.
tan and brown, baby. Tan and brown.
John
That
Byrne, I
cup
feel
right
you.
now sells for $50 on eBay. Of course.
Yeah, what the
Of
fuck?
course it does.
I mean, but it's probably $49 at the movie theater anyway, so
Yeah,
it's the
right.
same price.
There you go. Bad shading, maybe. Nostalgic Addict says maybe that's it. Just like I see that. I agree with Link. In live action, it's gonna look different. It'll look
We'll
different.
be fine.
I just
with
want to
that.
know what Wolverine has to say about it when he's in it. That's what I'm interested in.
Oh
Yeah, let's ask Hugh Jackman. Does anyone have his number?
All
Hugh
right.
Jack, how do you feel in this mess?
Moving on, man. Lucasfilm has announced a new Star Wars series set to debut on May 4th, with all 6 episodes dropping simultaneously. It's called Tales of the Empire. So yeah, I don't know if any of you guys caught the trailer on this. Any thoughts on this, Brando? What'd you think?
Oh my gosh. I grew up with Barasafi when I was like 8 years old. Like, it's wild seeing like her story, leading her turning on Ahsoka, and we didn't know what happened. There's speculation forever. I always assumed when we saw her in Rebels that she was one of the sisters. Then we saw her in Kenobi. I was like, there's no way. Right? But then I'm like, didn't she would have been the sister that died in it. I'm like, there's no way she would have gone out like that. And there is always like the biggest myth, what happened to Luminara? She cameoed in one of the deaths, so maybe we'll get answers with that. It's also really cool that we're getting the origin to what's her name from Mandalorian, and we're getting an early Thrawn, which is like pre-prime Thrawn, like probably like rookie Allen Iverson Thrawn. So it's gonna be sick, man. I'm really excited, and
oh yeah, bro.
I'm getting Rogue One vibes in the sense that like we're actually gonna be afraid of the Empire. This is not no willy-nilly. We're missing Ewoks. We're losing battle plans. No, we're here to kill people. we're about to see some Empire. We're about to see some Empire stuff, and I'm here for it. Bring me some red lightsabers. Parasafi was killing a Jedi. I hope she kills 3 more.
Anybody else catch this trailer? Any thoughts on this?
Oh my gosh, there were so many dope Easter eggs too, and even back to the Night Sisters with the fight with Grievous. Just so many callbacks, man. I could go on forever, but
oh yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. So it's gonna
I
just
did see the
intertwine.
trailer. I thought it was cool. I enjoyed the Jedi half, so I'll be watching this. Not the
Oh
biggest
yeah.
Star Wars guy, so that's all I gotta say on
Yeah,
that.
I like these animations, right? Like I when I first saw Clone Wars years ago, I didn't like the like aesthetic of it, right? I didn't like the look
Right.
of those shows, right? So I slept on it basically, and then I caught up with it like a year or two ago, and then I just became like slowly a fan. So I watched the Clone Wars, I watched the Bad Batch, I watched Rebels. So this is just another one of those. So hell yeah, I'm all for it,
Oh
man.
my gosh, this has like been my
So
favorite show for wow a long time of my life.
I know you're a big fan of this stuff.
Like
Hell yeah,
it's
man.
just
I'm happy for you, brother. All right,
it's
let's
still
move
going.
on. Oh, is Stu there? I don't know if Stu can move to the news for us.
Stu,
Oh snap! I think
Use our imagination.
you probably
I'm
had to go
just
to the
gonna skip to
bathroom.
the last two bits because there is something I want to talk about at the end. But hey, we don't need a graphic for this. O.J. Simpson has passed away at the age of 76 from cancer. There he goes. There he goes. Hey, Stu, thank you.
OJ, OJ, oh wait.
Chill out, bro. Chill out. Chill out, man.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, man. So I don't know, right? Like conflicting thoughts with OJ always. OJ's like emotional conundrum for me because like when I was a kid, he was a big football star. We all loved him. We called him the Juice. You know what I mean? Somebody to look up to. And then he was in those Naked Gun movies, and I thought he was fantastic in those movies. I really fell in love with him in those movies. And then what happened, and you know, I don't know if he did it, didn't do it, but he basically said he did it.
Come on, bro. Let's be
Did you read the book?
Come on now.
So you know, it's hard to celebrate him in any way. It really is because you know he murdered people. That's not what's up. But I hope he's finally at peace. You know, everybody,
Dude,
everybody
yeah,
deserves some peace in the end. You know what I mean?
absolutely. I don't think there was a bigger like has there big like I was born in 82. I'm 41. I don't think there's been a bigger criminal trial in my lifetime than this one.
It's
Just
coming. It's
all
coming. Don't speak too soon.
chill out,
Oh,
man.
I know what he's talking about. I
No,
know
like
he's-
for real. No, for real. Nothing was, nothing was this crazy. Like from the chase to like Jasmine was saying in the bag chat, like her dad was watching Game 4 or whatever the finals, and everything got interrupted by this. Like it was. I remember being in, like they announced the verdict over the loudspeaker in my middle school, and I remember
Yep.
some classrooms brought in the television and had it live. Like it was such a huge moment, I think, in all our lives. I don't know, it's just wild to see like this guy's journey. But yeah, like you said, there's like a lot of feelings around this, but man, I don't know, that trial and everything around it will like live forever for me. Like that was nothing will come close.
It was
That
a spectacle.
it
Like that was
really
the first
was.
time we had gotten any kind of spectacle like that about a court case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, and it
Was
like
that like
and it was a racially divisive thing. Like it really there's one of my favorite things about like not I don't want to say favorite things about OJ killing two people
Yo.
basically. But yo,
Whoa.
there's a picture from the moment the verdict was announced, right? And it's like a room full of people at work, and it's literally like half black and half white, and just to see everybody's different reactions and the way it divided the country, and like how he was like OJ was really like a black guy who wanted to be white all his life and tried to be white and accepted by the white aristocracy or whatever, and for him to kind of become a figurehead for black folks during that murder, it was just wild how like his whole racial identity got flipped, and that moment in time in America with everything that was going on. I don't know. They've already made so many documentaries and real life movies about it. Shout out to Cuba Gooding. Cuba Gooding killed it as OJ in that FX special. But yeah, man, I don't know.
Well, without the OJ trial, we never would have had the Kardashians because that's what made what's his face's
Right?
career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, OJ, you left us with that mess. You know how many careers you've ruined in the NBA because of that? Almost got Devin Booker.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. Spectacle. That's a good word for it. Like, you know what I
Because
mean?
it was everywhere. You couldn't get away from
Yeah.
it. Like Stu was saying, I remember in my middle school, like when they announced the verdict, we were walking back to our classroom from lunch. And like when they announced it, there were just kids, middle school kids, like we're 11 years old. Like the hell do we know? Running up and down the halls, screaming and hollering. I mean, it was
Dude,
wild.
and just to tell you like a picture about the racial divisiveness, I was in seventh grade when they announced the verdict. I was in Mr. Cifarelli's class. Cifarelli was like a white guy, like a conservative older white guy from New Jersey, and he was a gym teacher all his life. The next classroom over was Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson was like 36 and he was black. Mr. Anderson brought in the TV into his classroom for the verdict. And I remember when they announced it, we were all like, what? Like over the loudspeaker, and I could hear Mr. Anderson celebrating in the room next door, and Mr. Cifarelli was not happy. And I just remember, dude, that was such like I'll never forget like that moment. Like, man, I don't know. It was just so crazy.
Man,
yeah.
At the end of the day, remember a great NFL player's career. Not the best human being, but definitely changed the position of the running back. So,
Bro, shut the fuck up. He murdered 2 people, man.
He did. He did.
Give me
He
a
did. He
fucking
did.
break.
He's an asshole. He's a shitty human being. He's definitely going to hell. But
Reinvented the running back position.
he did. He was a great running back.
Shout out to Barry Sanders. If we're gonna shout out a running back, let's shout out Barry Sanders. He never killed anybody.
Oh
And
yeah, Barry Sanders. No. Barry Sanders is a goat, but like OJ is like definitely in your top three list of all time.
No, I disagree. And stop that. No.
All right, man.
What are you smoking?
I had a few other rapid fires, but I'm just gonna skip to the end here because I wanted to talk about some. So last rapid fire, Marvel announces a trio of X titles dropping in July, including X-Force from Joffrey Thorne and Marcus Toe.
Who?
Featuring
Marcus.
featuring Forge, Deadpool, Rachel Summers, Betsy Braddock, Sage, Surge, and Tank. And this is dropping in July. They also announced Phoenix, #1, from Stephanie Phillips and Alessandro Miracolo, featuring, of course, Jean Grey. And also Nyx, #1, from Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly, with art by Francesco Mortarino, and it features Miss Marvel rather, X-23, Sophie Cuckoo, Prodigy, and Anole. So these 3 titles join the already announced 3 X-Men titles that were announced earlier, as part of the From the Ashes era. So anybody got any thoughts on these 3 new titles announced? Creative teams, art, whatever comes to your mind.
Let's go, Marcus Toe, great friend of the show. Let's go. But also, I'm concerned about Stephanie Williams' Jean Grey because, quite frankly, Stephanie Williams has not done much that has impressed me. Nubia was fine, but it wasn't like groundbreaking. I'm more excited for Nyx because Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing are just phenomenal together. So I'm excited.
Who's the artist on NYX?
That would be Francesco Mortarino, who I've never heard of.
Who?
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, they're good writers, so X-Men art can't be that hard. You only have 4 characters to draw. And one is a clone. 3 sisters look the same.
I don't know. Out of all three of these, I think I don't know. X-Force, I think, is definitely something that's just going to continue, right? It's a staple in X-Men history. I think people just X-Force has a fan base.
Yeah.
Um, Phoenix,
That's a nice cover.
beautiful
It is.
cover,
Fire
but if
cover.
this is probably I don't know if it's an ongoing. It screams mini to me, but if it is an ongoing, it's going to get canceled.
How
Yeah.
are we just gonna have
It's
like a
12
random?
issues.
We're just gonna have a random Phoenix mini. Like
Why?
Phoenix is Phoenix. Like, what do you mean? That's just so
Yeah,
weird to
I
me.
don't
I
know.
mean, Jean Grey did have a miniseries like in 2017. It only lasted like 11 issues. They were doing
Was
that though. Like Cyclops had his own series. Storm had her own series
Wait, wasn't
around that
Jeans
time.
the one with Matthew Rosenberg and Lionel? Or was that no? That was a Phoenix Resurrection story. My bad.
It was Dennis Hopeless.
Miss.
But yeah, and this NYX title, although I know the Knicks name carries some weight to it, right? Because X23, wasn't she a part of the original run of this or
Yeah, I just
original?
like what. So when are these supposed to be coming out again?
All July, all three.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just there's way too much going on.
There
Way
you
too
go.
much going on.
There you go. Yeah,
Like,
and
none of
you
these
know,
feel substantial enough to really, I don't know, to really
yeah.
last like beyond a 3 issue arc. I mean, are the
It's a
any of these going to be around? Maybe X
Marvel
Force
has,
can make it, but
Say that again, Link.
doesn't really feel like Marvel has confidence in their
right?
X line that they're gonna launch.
It just feels like they're throwing like 10 to 12 things at the wall. We're going to see what sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everything's going to get at least a decent shove off the dock with like a decent writer and artist or
Here's my
something like that.
here's my whole thing with X-Men, right? And something that was very I championed Krakoa. We saw a lot of mutants, but the interaction between the mutants was not really there, right? Like you can go to a Brubaker's X-Men and Fraction's X-Men, and you can see more interaction with Pixie and the rest of the team, and you get to learn more about those characters. That's what X-Men is missing, is writers that can carry multiple characters in who they are. I can say Dugan can do that. Other than that, I can say who else is writing? Like, there's not much else in the X-Men writing room that is like, I trust them to take this character from point A to point B and make changes that I will sit there as a fan and say, Jean Grey would make this decision, right?
yeah,
I don't know if that they have, and let alone the cast that they're using. I'm tired of seeing Deadpool and everything. He's not a character that's going to push your volume. He's not a character that's going to add anything to the universe. And I
He
think
fits
that
for
their teams,
Deadpool though.
he fits for Deadpool. He's just Deadpool, but they're not.
I mean, he fits for X Force. That's what I meant to
He
say.
fits for X Force, but I'm saying like I'd like to see some more nuance in X-Men than just recycled. It looks like these are just gonna either be recycled storylines or forgettable ones. It's nothing new.
right. Yeah,
Like I hate to say it, I love Marcus Toe. I hope he brings really good art. I hope all these stories shock us all. But we've seen Jean Grey stories before, and we're gonna see better Jean Grey stories than
yeah,
this. Why is it
yeah.
called Phoenix? Because why is it called Phoenix? Because they have to use a power that probably the writer is not strong enough to take who Jean Grey really is to the next level. So they have to use Phoenix. It's a lame gimmick that oh my gosh, it's gonna attract attention. I don't want another Phoenix story. I want a Jean Grey focused story. Give me that.
Yeah, no, I feel you, and I agree with you. What Link said, especially, it feels a little lackluster. It feels a little, I don't know. And you're launching 6 titles already. I know there's more coming down the pipeline. If the Krakoan era was anything to go by, all of these would be gone in 2 years. All of them, with the
They
exception
gave
of X-Men and X-Force.
when they initially launched like Incredible Hulk with Philip Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein, they gave it more hype than this. Like,
Yeah.
none of these teams is like, wow. Like, nobody's writing home about any of these creative teams.
Right. Yeah. I guess we'll wait and see, man. We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
John said, I'm not sold on the creative teams for any of these new X books.
Hi, John.
Oh, yeah. Station John. Hell yeah.
What up, John?
Unlike John, it's X-Men. Got to read them first before coming to any conclusion. Oh, hey, John.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute. You can't see a live action movie mask in action first, but you can see it on a still image and judge it. But you can't apply the same for the X-Men books. You can't judge the movie mask, you can't judge the books before you read them. I agree. They could be amazing. I mean, he makes a good point. They could be great, but usually there's some hype garnered into runs for a new launch or something, and there's no hype right now for this at all.
You can kind of predict trends in the comic game once you've been reading for a minute. You can see where the momentum is going amongst the creators and like which room is the hottest, right? If the Batman room is struggling, you see it, right? When DC's Superman room was struggling with Bendis, you saw it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to drown us in X books way too fast. Hashtag too much going on. Hey, we the ones who asked bring back X-Men. Not gonna lie. At one time, they threw Spider-Man against the wall and it stuck.
No one's throwing me against the wall.
Thank you. Remember to tip your waitress. How long before we get the Darker Phoenix Saga and Fatal Attractions 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Stop with that blasphemy, E. You better not.
If John is underwhelmed, so am I. Yeah, absolutely. It definitely doesn't have that heat that Jonathan Hickman was bringing in 2019. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh, COVID was the time to read comics.
Was
Man,
Jean
I'm telling
Grey
you.
without stressing out Scott to save her, and Phoenix just needs to get laid. She's too high strung.
Hey yo,
I'm just crying. It's Friday, Stu. Station. Hell yeah.
Scott would never.
All right, man.
Jean was in a relationship for the last few years. What are you talking about?
To wrap it up, guys, I just wanted to touch on that X-Men 97 episode 5 that dropped this Wednesday that everybody seems to be talking about. So I just wanted to chat it up here about this episode. They finally covered the Genosian arc where Genosha gets destroyed by a master mold or some crazy iteration of master mold. I know we talked about it in the back chats, and I know everybody's been on Instagram, but guys, it's been a few days since this episode dropped. You still loving it or what?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the best X-Men ever on the screen I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, Vogue Station. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Spoilers. I'm glad I'm glad they chose to take out who they took out. Like I think he was definitely.
I think
he was definitely expendable. We
can spoil it, guys.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it. If you guys haven't seen X-Men 97, this is your chance to tip right now.
You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magneto. What are we gonna say about Magneto? Doesn't he die?
RP Gambit. We ain't gonna miss you that much, Cher. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Nah, don't do Gambit like that.
I feel like he was expendable, man. Like, everybody likes Gambit, but they don't know why. Gambit is.
That's not true.
Dude, I was like, okay, he had moments during the animated series, but come on, man. Like,
Gambit is everybody's favorite swamp homeboy. The fuck you mean? What do you mean?
What does that even mean, Jazz?
I've never disliked Gambit, but I never understood when people would be like, he's one of my favorite X-Men. You know, I'm like, really? But I don't dislike him, you know.
It was the accent. That's all it was.
It's the accent. It's the smoothness. It's the fact that he's smooth and he's able to back that. He's able to walk that walk. He moves on his own accord. And that's what I always like about Gambit. Is he never moves off anybody else.
He went out like a straight G though.
He did.
Like completely. Like I love the way he went out. The ending was crazy emotional. It was beautiful. but at the same
That
time, there was
name's
a part of me.
Gambit.
I was like, I said in the back chat, I'm glad they iced his ass, and he was like, "Damn, man, you're glad they iced his ass? That's some cold hearted
Stu,
shit,
you're
bro. Like
evil.
you need to." Like,
You're evil, Stu. But hey,
he had me taking a look at myself for a minute, but at the same time, I thought it was a great selection of an X-Man who they could get rid of. For a minute, I thought, like I told y'all, I thought they took out Nightcrawler. I thought they took out my boy Kurt. We just got Kurt, and they almost took him out. But yeah, man, this was a crazy emotional. And like I said, like Fable, we were talking about this. Like I think they can pump the brakes on everything they've been giving us. It's amazing, but they've been pulling from so many storylines and eras of X-Men. Not that it hasn't been amazing, but like I feel like they could get a lot more bang for their buck, like and kind of pace some of these things out a little bit more slower. But at the same time, this was crazy emotional. You know, the talk of the town, obviously. You
Well,
couldn't get away from this one.
I think you wanting more is just a testament to how much you're enjoying it, right?
yeah.
You could take a few more episodes or a few more minutes of each episode, or for them to linger on certain scenes, but you're not complaining either because you're absolutely enjoying every moment of it.
Yeah, there was like because Genosha, it was going to be bad news. Then when Cable showed up, I love the Cable and Madeline scene. When Cable
That was
like,
so good.
the Cable showed up and he was like, "Cut the music," because when Cable, his time traveling ass shows up and he's like, "Cut the music," bro. It's bad news, especially if you're at a party on Genosha.
Hey, but real talk,
dude,
let's give it up. Let's give it up for Gambit. Let's give it up for Gambit. He deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
No one's gonna clap with
Hey,
me.
look,
That's
let
crazy.
me tell you what I like about
He did a good
Gambit.
job.
Gambit had a few moments in the original series, not just a few. He had a few, not just a couple. He had more than a couple. Gambit is the loner, right? He's the loner. He doesn't want anybody in his business, but he's got a good freaking heart.
Like Wolverine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But not as cool as Wolverine. Like to me, Wolverine is still cool, but he has the same qualities as a Wolverine. And then he's like puppy dog love for Rogue is also sort of like endearing in a lot of ways. The way he dotes over her, and knowing that he can't touch her. So there's a lot of elements in, but I think for me personally, they come from the cartoon and not the comics. Because in Jim Lee's X-Men, he was not something to remember or whatever. You know what I mean? And I agree with you guys said. I think Jim Lee drew him so cool with the jacket and the cards and the stick. You know what I mean? He drew him so dope that people just loved his look. So I get that when people say, nobody could tell me why they really like Gambit. But I'm telling you that I like him, but it's mostly from the cartoon, not the comic books. And it's so cool that this scene is a callback to a scene from the original series where he says, the name's Gambit. Remember it. You know what I mean? That shit was dope when he did that.
Was that the first episode when they're like rescuing Jubilee from the mall?
The first episode, but I remember that line. I remember how corny it was when I was a kid. I was like,
but it stuck. But it stuck. It stuck, yo.
Oh, but yeah,
it was fire, dude. That like they've been so on point, like so far. Like shout out to the way they pulled and streamlined all these different like major X-Men story arcs and events. It's been incredible.
The only thing I would complain about, and again, it's not a complaint really because I'm still loving it, and then I understand it too, but some of the emotional turns are very quick. They're very fast, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like Remy and Rogue, and then her and Magneto doing that big dance, and then realizing she really likes Gambit, and that could happen, but not in that amount of time. Right? It don't happen in 24 hours. You don't go through that. Yeah, I think I love you, but I love Magneto. Oh, no, I don't really love Magneto. I really love you. It's just so fast. But again, not complaining.
Well, I mean, for a real life example, I mean, death sometimes brings out emotions you were trying to hide or maybe weren't recognizing. Ariana Grande, she was dating like Pete Davidson, but Mac Miller died, and it's like she broke up with Pete Davidson because she was like, still, I don't think that's out of the realm of like and feelings are complex. You can care for more than one person,
Yeah.
and
I mean, it
they've
could have
already,
been.
this is playing off the.
It could have been that because she used to be with Magneto when she was in the Brotherhood, so it could have been that when he walked back into the mansion, just all that shit came rushing back to her.
Yeah, and the way she described
Yeah.
it, like, was kind of like he took advantage of her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like borderline abuse.
yeah, because she was like, I had feelings for him, but he had different type of feelings, or his feelings were a different type of way, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I love that
Yeah.
conversation they had in the room before the gala. Like, it was just her and Gambit. I thought that was dope.
Yeah. What did you think about the Scott Summers meltdown and the mind cheating with Madeline?
Oh boy.
I love it. I'm here for any Scott Summers slow meltdown. You know what I mean?
Now, keep in mind, once he
Did it with
figured out
Emma.
that she was a clone, a few episodes, he should have just stunned her, right? Then he would have had his baby. But nah, we gonna lose that shit. Now, I'm gonna be playing mind games now that my gene is back. This clone that I know is a clone that took stuff from me. Come on, separate it, man. That was a clone. That was no good. That was a demon that ended your life. You're with the
She's
girl
a person,
that came back
though,
to
man.
you. That was a borderline robot for real.
Dude, I love all the Morrisonian hints. I think are we gonna get Zorn now? Link, you think we're gonna get Zorn now after
That would be so tough.
after
come
after
on, Scott,
Magneto
do better.
when he went?
Do better, Scott.
I feel like that'd be
You
a little.
suck.
I mean, not obvious. We get it. You don't like Cyclops, but I feel like Joseph would probably be like a more out of left field choice. For because there was definitely an inspiration taken from Morrison's opening arc on New X-Men with that episode. I mean, Gambit. I think Gambit could go a few different ways, but it would be ballsy for them to do Zorn. They've set it up. I would hope they do it, but I don't. Like you said, they've introduced so many different elements or plots and different arcs at this point. It could go any different way. I would hope to see Zorn. I think that'd be really cool, especially
so cool
with how Magneto was introduced in the first couple episodes, and then introduce Zorn and have that play out. I think that would be really cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'd love to see it.
Hell yeah. And of course, Bobby. If Rogue could get with Magneto because of his magnetic powers, in theory, she can get with Polaris.
That spot is reserved for me. There is a ring on Polaris's finger that has my name on it.
Uh-oh. He said there's a pic on his page that eradicates psych-haters. Oh.
That sounds weird.
By the way,
that sounds weird, Chet. But
Chet's gonna have plenty of time to battle this out. Stay tuned for that.
Super Demon said he wants to see Cyclops explode.
Yeah.
I'm getting like anyway.
Let's go.
Guys.
And Mel agrees with me. He feels the TV show made Gambit cool. Yeah, I agree, man. That's how I ended up loving him. All right, man. That's all the news. That's all the headlines. Man, we covered a lot of shit. I actually cut two headlines. There was so much stuff this week, and we got a lot out of it. I didn't expect to go like 20 minutes on Maxine, but we did that. We did. We went 20 minutes on Maxine.
Anything can happen Fridays.
Oh yeah. Hold on, Spider-Man. You're in the wrong place. There you go. Oh, man. But, of course, we like to end this show with a little something we like to call the blaming.
Why don't I own this? Why don't I own this?
All right. So, does anybody want to sit the blaming out this session? Oh, Jasmine? Okay.
I'll go because I'm going to throw it completely off.
Okay.
And I think the only person that's going to appreciate what I brought is Inja. But I'm catching up on some of my manga.
Oh, wait a minute. She's got to blame it. I thought you were opting out of blaming. Hold on.
I got the blame.
All
so
right,
I picked there's still plastic wrap, so that's how you know you can't open it. I can't show it on
this?
screen.
What is this?
These are BL mangas. This is volume 8 of a series called Black and White. It's about two actors that are secretly dating each other and can't tell anybody. And then this one is about his boyfriend works at a vet clinic and he's some guy that works at like a host club or something. Anyway, this is volume 3 of that series. So I just got them in the mail yesterday. So that's going to be my Saturday morning read with the coffee kind of thing.
Awesome.
Good
awesome.
stuff.
All right. So, I don't know. Brando, do you have a blaming for us? Spider-Man?
We were talking about Star Wars earlier, so I thought it was fitting. Show this.
Oh, wow.
So
that's awesome, dude.
I really love, obviously, like, this has been such a big part of my childhood, so it is just really dope that the story is still continuing. I'm excited for what they have, and it's just perfect. I couldn't ask for a better Star Wars universe right now. It is way better than Marvel, everyone. I'm saying this, obviously, but...
that's your blaming?
Watch your Clone Wars. Other than that, the only other blaming I have is just reading Avengers. I'm on issue 298. So I'm about
I don't think you know how blamings work,
bro.
I don't know.
Well, I don't have it on me. It's on my phone.
We're not gonna.
You showed that last week.
All right, Stu, my brother. What do you got for the
station?
I can't do that on the internet.
I was on the Homies show on Tuesday night. You showed off the shirt last weekend.
Yeah, I got it on right now.
You see where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
Yo. Shout out to Christina. Shout out to Rue. Shout out to Y. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to all the homies that came through on Supreme Clientele. And hung out with me and Link on Wednesday, man. Shout out, Paul in the 619. Y'all go follow the homies.
Yeah, and we had a bunch of their crew in the house tonight. By the way, we had Vlogs in the house. Christina was in the house. DJ Wise dropped by. Hell yeah, everybody except Paul. Paul, where the hell are you?
Oh, where you at? Yeah, I told Paul, I was like, dude, you got some great people, man. Like, 4 or 5 people to stop by last night. He's like, oh, dude, that's awesome. I would have been there, but I was at work. I was like, oh man, I wasn't trying to blame you. And of course, in honor of Eddie P and Cyclops.
There you go. Oh,
some X-Figure design there.
Yeah. That's fire. That's dope, though.
That's all I got tonight, man. That's
good, man. Hell yeah, station of that.
Oh yeah.
My brother missing Link. You got any blaming for us?
It's a small thing since we're X-Men related. I posted it yesterday, but just a little since Sentinels were such a big hit.
Oh yeah. I was always gonna buy the X-Men 97 one. And then guess what? It sold out. It's so weird. Sold the fuck out, yeah.
Language.
What? That's so.
Yeah, he's like trapped in there. I never really. This comes off. I never really liked that because he immediately falls over. Actually, both of his feet come off. I never really liked that. But yeah,
that's fire, dude. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's the blaming.
That's the blaming.
Oh yeah. He's like, yo, that Sentinel is so dope. Oh yeah. All right, so I guess I'll end it off today for the blaming. So today I wanted to do an unboxing. Robbie does a show with Rex and the Dynamic Forces crew, the Dynamite crew over there, and they do auctions and stuff like that. And shout out to Robbie, because anytime there's some sort of auction or something, he always clues us in on the hashtags and stuff to use to try to enter into these giveaways. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's the only time I want a giveaway is from Robbie.
Yeah, you want one of those? So anyway,
yeah.
One night, I'm watching Robbie. I'm trying to do one of the giveaways. I didn't win that night. I never won, but Rex started throwing out these like grab bags, right? And he was like, "Oh, I'll sell this grab bag $10. I'll do this one for $10. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'll put this grab bag, and I'll throw in a grab bag of X-Men." And I said, "Okay, how much? How much we talking about here?" So I ended up spending $30, and I got 45 comics, bro.
What?
And I have no idea what's in this box. So we're gonna find out together, man.
Oh, that's
We're
so
gonna
great.
find
Whoa,
out.
let's go!
And there's some
I'm
X-Men
so excited
goodies.
right now.
There's some X-Men goodies in here, so I can't wait to see what the hell is in this grab bag. So first of all, shout out to Dynamic Forces. They pack very well. All right, let's do that. Always got a shout out when they pack well.
Yeah, right.
All right, so this is what's inside. That's the stack right there. What is in this shit? Let's see if there's anything else in here. All right, where's my razor? Sorry, guys.
It looks like an untoasted s'mores.
That thing is like
You wrapped
stacks
it
up
pretty
thicker
good.
than like Rogue's Problems in X-Men 97.
They wrapped it really good, guys. I probably should have pre-opened this box before the start of the stream, but
Nah. This makes it more authentic.
Yeah,
Nah,
right.
you would have been tempted to open it, bro.
oh man, I was so as soon as it came through, I was tempted. All right, so I got
You would have
like
definitely given it a temptation.
I don't know, it's like 3 layers of plastic here. It's crazy. I don't even know how to open that. All right, there we go. Get that off. That off.
Uh-oh, he dropped us.
Oh shit, man! Yeah, that was crazy. Everything fell just.
That
now.
felt so real, though. That's how it be. It's like how much tape? How much tape is on this?
I don't know, dude. All right, here we go. Here we go. Finally, we're there. All right, let's see what we got. So in the front it says that mystery 3 times, 7 times, 50 times, X-Men 20 times. All right, first up, we got Submariner, number 11.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. Then we got the New Wave. Who is this? You guys familiar with this? Eclipse Comics?
No.
All right, got that.
No.
We got What If General Ross had become the Hulk?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that a Gary Frank cover?
Why is that a what if story though? Isn't that a real life story?
Well, he became the Red Hulk.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that had a Fable cover on the back, so that came out before he became the Hulk.
Heard.
Fable, you're giving Chet a heart
It
attack.
came out
Oh, sorry, chat. That it
Shut
came
up.
like.
Shut up,
came-
Chet.
Keep it going! I want you to hurt him.
I actually had this when I was a kid, so that's awesome. Marvel Superhero Summer Special. I remember this. I don't know if it was good, but I remember having it. All right. Uh-oh. You guys might know more about this than me. You ever heard of this? Lunatic?
Link.
That's so 90s right there, though. That looks so
That looks like a
Marvel
super
Universe.
cyberpunk Johnny Bravo.
Right.
What the hell is this? Just got to see who wrote this. Lunatic, created by Keith Giffen and Laverne Kidzierski.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
Keith
does look
Giffen
like
thing.
Giffen. So.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Keith Giffen.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy that created Lobo created Lunatic. Makes sense.
All right, next up we got, never heard of this either, man. The Imperfects.
That was a video game. Remember, it came out 05. It was like
No, I don't remember this.
it was kid.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was
though.
like an
Look at
EA
that.
game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow. There we
Good
go.
job, Link.
Hell yeah.
Machine.
We got number 38 of The Outsiders. from DC
Oh,
Comics.
that's Daniel
Judd
Daniel
Winnick.
Acuna on art cover. The cover,
Oh,
at
yeah?
least.
Let's see.
That was actually a pretty fun run of Outsiders.
I agree.
Judd Winnick's run.
Next up, we got The Next, DC Comics. Never heard of this one. The Next.
Dude, I feel like
I've
I keep
seen
thinking
that
you're about to say
before.
Next Wave, and I'm about to be like Warren Ellis. What?
Yep, never heard of this one. Next up, we got The New Invaders, number 9. Anybody ever heard of this
Ooh.
one?
No, I have not.
I've not read it, but it looks
Mhm.
dope.
Never heard of that one. All right, next up, we got JLA Classified, number 9.
Read that.
Pretty
Keith
good.
Giffen,
Who wrote
Mateus.
that?
Giffen, yeah. Giffen, DeMatteis, McGuire, Rubenstein.
It was okay. Wasn't anything special.
All right. Next up, we got Avengers number 390.
I'm almost there. I'm like
Nice.
100. I'm 95 issues
You're like-
away, and I'll let you know.
Still,
95
Still
issues
about-
away, bro.
95 issues. I'll let you know in 2 weeks.
That's not almost there.
I'm almost there with my rate. I started
Crush
this
Tiger
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
What's this? I never heard of this. Marvel Comics Deadline.
That looks like the
I've never heard of that.
Hellblazer font type of deal.
Is that Kirkman? No, that's not Kirkman.
No, this is I can tell you. This is Mark Sumerak,
Oh, okay.
Jeff Youngquist. I don't know
Who?
exactly. And we got The Call.
Who?
Oh, nice.
The Call. I've never heard of this one either.
Joe Quesada had that series made shortly after 9/11, and it just kind of like it focuses on like firefighters and stuff like that, first responders.
Okay.
David Finch did like the opening art.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's
Yeah, this is Chuck Austin on writing over here. And this one. All right, next up. Oh, nice. The official handbook of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Oh,
The love
I have
of
that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Number
great cover.
15.
Dude, those are always dope to have. Yeah.
Oh, snap. ElfQuest. I've always heard of
Nice.
this series.
Nice.
I never had
Nice,
Me too.
nice.
one. Oh, yeah. Next up, we got another ElfQuest. There we go, baby. I got 2 ElfQuests in the collection now. Oh, yeah. All right. Young Adventures and Runaways, Civil War.
Nice.
Oh,
Great
shit.
series.
Dude, I hate the
That's got Stefano.
I hate those Civil War covers, how they covered it half up with that. I hate the way they did that.
Zeb Wells.
Oh, the banner you're talking
Yeah, dude, I hate that.
about. Yo, early Zeb Wells might not be doing it now in Spider-Man, bro, but his miniseries from previous, like, or early in the 2000s, man, he's a competent writer. I just don't. I feel like it's editorial that fucked him over with Spider-Man. New Excalibur, Chris Claremont.
That's
Frank Terry
Claremont.
when he hopped on.
Thierry.
Well, he started it, but Frank Terry took over after a certain issue.
Yeah, New Excalibur. Oh, I love that you know all this stuff. It's awesome.
Early
JSA
2000s, baby.
Classified.
Ah,
Nice.
Scott McDaniel, Tony Bedard.
Thunderbolts, Civil War.
Nice. That's a good book.
Ooh,
That's a good book.
Ciesa? Was it? Yes.
Who's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grummet. And Nicieza. Oh, here we go. I like this. King Conan.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, boy. I
Oh,
like
cover.
this. Oh yeah.
Sexy.
All right. Oh, the good times keep it rolling. King Conan, number 5.
yeah.
Let's
I love how you're
go.
touching all these books.
I know, right?
God forbid.
Jazz piano music. I like it. I just am curious where it's coming from. Jasmine, is that you? Or
That's
is that
fucking
Oh,
Stu?
I have my TV on. I listen to like lo-fi
Okay.
in my living room. So
Ah,
It's
sorry.
amazing. Yeah,
Let's
no,
go, more
Respect.
no,
No, I
Conan.
like
More
yeah, it's a great
Conan.
background.
yeah, this is the annual, man. Annual number 7, king size annual for Conan,
Dope
man.
book.
1982. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
It's just as much fun watching the ads on the back of the books before you flip them over.
I know.
Right.
Look at this ad.
Like, oh my god, do
Yo,
you remember those handheld video games? Like, for real.
bro, that's a
Hell
sick
yeah.
cover right there.
Bro,
Bring it.
I had the Batman Returns one where you had you were like shooting penguins, and I had there's the Lion King one. They were
Ooh.
Oh my
all
god.
fucking hard as hell.
Yeah, the
But
Lion
I
King
had
one. And I used to have a bunch that were like cars, driving cars.
What is this? You guys heard of this one? Fantastic Four, Big in Japan, Iron Man.
Zeb Wells.
Oh,
Oh, I
shit.
have heard of that. The art looks
Dude,
crazy.
that looks sick.
Yeah, that looks kind of weird,
Who
man.
did the art on that?
What
Hold
the
on.
heck is that?
Zeb Wells,
Zeb
and the artist
Wells.
is. Here it is. No, it's not. Well, who's the artist on this shit?
Maybe in the back of the book, they might. Sometimes they have
Back.
the title page in. Yeah.
Not on this one. Mm, I don't know, guys.
What's the name say on the cover underneath?
Oh, here
Wells?
it is. I found it. Seth Fisher.
Oh, they did a Seth Fisher did it was a Legends of the Dark Knight story. He drew it. It was J.H. Williams that wrote it. That's the only reason I checked it out. You know, the artist, the fantastic artist. But Seth Fisher actually it was like issue 191 through like or 190 maybe through like 195, but it was a Batman story arc on Legends of the Dark Knight. Interesting art.
All right, so now we get to the part that I think I and everybody else have been waiting for, the X-Men stack. Here we go. Link, you ready, Link? X-Men.
Nice.
Oh,
Number
Hercules, bro?
59 from December
Look.
96. And roughed up by Hercules, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, next up, we got special X-Men anniversary issue.
Is that 49 or 50?
I don't know.
51.
50.
It's
50. And it's a
50.
wrap-around.
Okay. And
It's a wrap-around.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam Polina. Is that Adam Polina? I think that's Adam Polina.
On the cover?
Bro. Yeah.
I don't know.
Road Trip X Force.
I don't know. It's a wraparound and a gateway.
Nice.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yo, that best
Yeah,
costumes, bro.
gateway.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's gotta be
I love that.
And talk about ads. Here you go, Jazz.
Fruit roll up, Spider-Man.
That always seemed like the biggest waste of ad space to me. All you can think of is just having a web come through and
Emphasizing
man,
the web stretch, baby.
somebody paid
this
two
is
pages,
cool.
2 pages worth of ad space for that.
Who the hell did this cover? Oh well, there it is.
Yo, I have that one.
Oh, I think that's Cuber.
That's
think it's
Cuber.
the
That's
Cubers.
Andy. Yeah, that's Andy.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's one of the only. That's one of the only times early on that the X-Men font was moved around for a cover like that.
X-Men.
Came from Avalon. That's right after Fatal
August.
Attraction.
I don't know what number it is, but yeah, excellent.
It's Colossus saving.
Look by the bar.
Colossus is saving Magneto after the mind wipe. There you go, Chet. There's your little punk ass boy Colossus.
Yeah, number 43, guys, for this one.
43 minutes.
43. All right, next up, man. Oh, I just saw a book that I'm so happy I just got. I'm just so happy I got it. I just saw it. This one too. Shit.
Show it.
X-Men 32.
Nice.
And all this crazy cardboard shit in the middle. Cards or something? Is that those
Yes,
cards?
bro. Yes.
Uncut cards. So yeah.
God, the 90s were so
Yeah.
good. Okay.
This just warmed my heart because I just read this comic book and now I own it. Kitty Pryde.
Hey,
Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm so happy to have this right here. Hell yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, score. Kitty Pryde.
Oh,
good shit.
3. Yeah, boy.
You got to put that set together now.
Damn. That's awesome. What's this? Oh, this is cool. The official Marvel Index.
Oh,
Man?
Oh, man.
What?
That Kitty Pryde of Wolverine was dope, man.
That's sick, bro.
Dude, that's Krakoa right there.
Yep.
yo.
Hell yeah, bro. I love that. That's so cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy.
shit.
Ooh, this is a nice cover. X-Men.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Number 42.
Yeah.
With my girl.
Emma in her most unbelievable outfit.
Nice.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, who did this cover? Is this Jim Lee?
Phoenix
Oh,
Rise.
Arthur Adams. Score.
No shit. Is it?
Oh,
Yo, that's
my
number
gosh.
2. That,
Yo!
Yo.
oh,
Hell yeah, bro.
Arthur Adams.
That's
Score,
nice.
boy.
That's such a dope book.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Bring that
I'm
right
not
now.
gonna lie. The classic X-Men are worth owning.
Oh, X-Men number 3, dude.
Oh,
That's
hell
for
yeah.
Jim Lee. Oh, dude.
Bro, these are great
is-
books.
Hell yeah. Oh, man.
Ooh.
X-Men
Hell
cover.
yeah. Come on.
Is that oh?
Who did the cover on this?
Is that a classic or a redo? That might be.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
Yo, you love this, Bobo. If you're still in the house, I don't know if Bobo's in the house. Steve Lytle.
Oh.
That's fire, bro. That's a great cover.
Yeah, Bobo
Fable cooking
knew
right
Steve
now.
Lytle.
Fable
Oh.
cooking like Jalen Brunson right now.
Oh, Ultimate
Hell
X-Men.
yes.
Hey.
Yes.
26. Steve Lytle, there he goes. Yeah, Bobo.
Come on, Link.
Oh yeah. All right. I never heard of this one, but cover looks pretty cool. Looks, I don't know. Phoenix War Song.
Four song. That's a sequel to Phoenix and Song, both written by Greg Pak.
Those are
Phoenix.
the cool
I
things,
tell you
right?
guys about it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phoenix and Song was like the only time there's like good Greg Land art, you know, where it doesn't, where the tracing doesn't, it's unbearable. But that's Tyler Kirk on the for
yes,
for
it
Song.
is Tyler Kirkman. Yep. Oh yeah. This is pretty cool, man. Given X-Men 97,
Hey,
X-Men Adventures,
yes sir.
number
That book
13.
too. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Network. Look at that stamp, baby.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, and we got X-Men Adventures season 2, number 1. Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have a bunch of great covers on Adventures.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Bro, these are all great books. These are all great.
Children of
reads,
the
too.
Atom. I never heard of this one. Joe Casey.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I
Link knows
posted
that.
not too long. Not that specific cover, but that run. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a great
Yeah.
run.
Oh man, Oh yeah, bro. Arthur Adams for the win yet again. Classic X.
Nice.
Number 4.
Number 4 with the Art Adams cover, man.
Sick, bro.
Let's
Oh,
go. Let's go. Oh wow.
Yo,
What is
number
this? Who did this one? Oh, another Arthur Adams. Come on, bro.
That's a great book. That's one of my favorites in that whole run. That's one of my favorite ones.
This is
Oh
one
my
of your
gosh.
favorites? Really? This
Yeah,
is one
yeah,
of your favorites? That's funny.
because their powers negated against each other. You know, they can't harm each other.
All right, last comic, Extreme X-Men number 30. Chris Claremont.
Book.
Chris Claremont.
Yeesh.
Is that? Oh,
Good.
In the first
I-
omnibus that I ever had. That's a great run.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. So that is
LaRocca was on that.
that is my
the cover. That was
favorite.
40.
That
That was
pretty dope.
a good haul.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was
Hell
great.
yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah, I definitely thank you. Shout out to Dynamic Forces. That's a great box for $30. Can't beat it. All right, and that's the blaming, guys. And that's the show. Station. Thank you, everybody, man, for joining us tonight. Everybody in the chat, man, chill out. Babo, chat, everybody talking. You can have Phoenix. Let me have the Stanford Cuckoos. Emma triplets. Hell yeah, chill out. I like the way you think. Hey, Two Gun in the building, Station. Two Gun. How are you, my brother? Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, everybody, man. Road collecting. Damn, Fruit Roll Up got the money for those pages. Close that and bag it. I got you.
Yeah.
Chet. I
Chet
got
suffered
you.
through
And
all
Chet
of that.
suffered through that whole shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he
I'm
said,
very
okay,
curious
what
as
you
to how Chet read his books back in the day. Or if they're like the OCD developed later on.
Chet learned
Yeah.
how to use chopsticks, and he would go,
doing? Bag those books, Fable. Up, Two Guns on my case too. It's not just Chet. It's Two Gun on my case
Two
too.
Gun, you gotta relax. I don't want to get upset about it.
Oh man, well man, I had such a fantastic time with you guys. What a great show tonight, man. For not having any guests and just hanging with the crew, this was awesome. I have no doubt that our future shows are going to be a ton of fun just going forward like this. So guys, before we get out of here, I just want you guys to plug whatever you got coming out, whatever's next. I'll start with my brother, the Missing Link. Tell them what you got coming, Missing Link.
This Wednesday, 10:30, we have Inferno with Verno on Supreme Clientele. Tagline, baby. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about some more X-Men. Really kind of just go over the last. It'll be 6 episodes by the time this comes out. I know we'll be talking about the first 5. Maybe we'll squeeze in 6. Yeah, excited to. I've never read this story before, so this will be my first time. I've always heard about it.
Really,
So I'm
Inferno?
excited for it.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to hear you guys' thoughts on that one. Thanks for joining me as always, Missing Link. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for enduring during the pain for me. I saw you a couple times be like, I know my tooth is killing me too, brother. I've been there, bro. I've been there. My sister Jasmine, man. My sister, it's always a pleasure. Always. I wish I could make you the official 4th co-host of Blame Fable and his amazing friends, just so I can have you here every week. But Jazzo, tell the people what you got coming out, man.
All right, so for all the X-Men lovers over at Geeks Unleashed, we are doing a Summer of X. We are covering every single X-Men film leading up to Deadpool 3. We've already done the first 3 films and Generation X. When I said all the X-Men, we're doing everything. And then this weekend we're recording a book club. We're reading the Dark Phoenix saga, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
We're like I said, we're doing a Summer of X, even though it's spring, but still. So we're doing X-Men all the way up to Deadpool. So we've got plenty of content to keep us busy for a while. So come check us out.
Hell yeah. Go check out my sister, man. Half of Geeks Unleashed. They do a great podcast. They're everywhere, and they have the YouTube version with the video and everything. Go give them a follow, a like, a sub, all of that good stuff. And follow them on IG, man. They're
Yeah.
awesome.
Although whoever
Yeah.
said that they didn't like adaptations might not like our show because all we cover are adaptations. I'm just gonna throw that
That's
out there.
wild.
Oh, man. My brother Brando, man, with the Spider-Man mask for 2 hours, man. That thing's gonna smell, bro. You better wash that fucking mask.
Sweaty, bro.
My brother, I love having you hanging out with us, though, man. You bring a different energy that we need sometimes. So, brother, how are you, man? I mean, let them know what you got coming out. How are you? Like we just started the show.
I'm fantastic. The
Yeah.
show's fantastic. We've always moved in our own way. We've always like done a lot of stuff that was surprises. That was stuff we've never been able to do, never thought we'd been able to do. And I'm really excited for the next direction of where the show is going. We had a great talk the other night, and we have, guys, this summer is going to be amazing. So if you're not following us on IG, that's where all the announcements are going to be. I'm not telling you when they are, so y'all just going to have to stay tuned. And I'm excited to get the whole crew. And when I tell you guys this show is going to be better than it was before, I can already promise you guys that with all of my heart. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
brother.
excited.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for hanging with us as always, my brother.
This is all part of it. This is get ready for it. This is all get ready for it.
Yeah, man. Just come out. Try to get as many like different kind of ones as you can. That'd be awesome. Stu, my bro, thank you for holding down the fort. Nick's away. He's been doing an incredible job as always, man.
Of course, man.
I know Link talked about Supreme Clientele. If you want to add anything else to that, you can. But if there's anything else you got going on, let us know, brother.
No, Inferno with Verno, yeah. I can't wait for it. We're also going to go over X-Men 97. I can't wait next Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Dr. Doom's Fan Club on YouTube. And also I'm going to be on Verno's. I'm going to be on Bloodspatter Chatter Thursday night, talking a pair of trauma flicks with E and Verno, man. So yeah, I can't wait. Y'all check me out there. I think 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's gonna be a real Inferno with Verno.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Verno-filled week. Glad to reunite with my boy. Yeah, I can't wait, man.
Oh yeah, man. And this Sunday, right? Aren't we doing Fallout with Verno?
Oh yeah. Sunday, yeah. I forgot. Sunday. What time are we doing that, fellas? I forgot.
All
right, but we're going through episodes 1 through 4 of Fallout. So yeah, a more in-depth review than we did tonight. But I can't wait, man. It's already been such a great show.
Hell yeah. Man, you could always catch us here every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. As I said before, we're going the guest list route. You know what I mean? It's just going to be the crew. So come hang out with us. We always have a good time talking about the latest comic, news and topics. It's always a great time, and tonight was no different, man. I had so much fun with you guys. Everybody in this chat. This chat was awesome the whole night, man. We had 16 to 20 people here the whole night. Love you guys, man. You guys are the best. Mel said I had a good time. Thanks, Fable. Absolutely. My brother Mel been with us the whole night. Christina as well, man. She's been chilling in the back there with us, man.
Y'all.
Yeah, man. Let's go 2G. I'm on it. Good rewatch. Absolutely, my brothers, man. Oh, Mike Hags. Where's Mike Hags? Mike Hags came in?
Mike came through.
Hey, Mike. How are you,
Hello, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Guys, this is awesome. Again, catch us next Friday. Catch all these lovely people. Supreme Clientele, Comics Kings, and Geeks Unleashed. There's only one thing left to say. Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes. Station. Where the hell is my brand?
Where's my brand?
There it goes. There goes.
The Peach Mamoko.